Hey, what's going on, YouTube? My family and my friends. Excellent Dreams here, back with another exclusive video for you today. Go ahead and send out the invite link here. Right, all right. So, what we're going to be working on today is I'm going to be showing Etsy rhinestone template creation so that you can share your rhinestone templates with others. I'll also be showing a few more tips and tricks on pretty much how I put it all together and started creating residual income online using the power of Etsy, the power of YouTube, the power of Facebook, all combined to create a cash funnel, that automatically deposits income into my account on a daily basis. All right. Just waiting for my participants to come aboard. Let's see here. We have Denise,
Yeah,
and we're waiting on Carol. So wait till they both come aboard.
I'm just going to listen.
So you've bought designs from Etsy before, correct?
I have.
Okay.
Yeah, I have.
So today I will be showing you how I actually put my templates together. People put templates together differently. I've seen different styles of it, but the way I do mine, I think is broken down in a way to where newbies can easily get it, and easily figure out, what to cut out after they've done their first one.
I've never put a template or anything on Etsy.
Yeah, so once you do your first one, I just copy and paste, copy and paste, copy and paste, Um, because most of mine, let me see here, let me share my screen. Most of mine are set up. So let me go to my breakdown. Cause I put everything in folders so that I can easily find things. So let's start here with this PC. And then I have, oh, it's time to get another drive. My clone drive here. I call it my clone drive because I have another hard drive at my computer at home, and it's pretty much a clone of that drive.
Okay.
Inside of that hard drive, I have all of my folders. Now, these are folders that I pretty much named because I felt like something should go in a particular folder.
Mhm.
So I have all of my images here. And these are images that were found online from various places, and they're pretty much pretty simple, pretty but it's designs that people may want on a shirt, the wildlife. Let's see here.
But they're not your designs.
They're not my designs. No. These are designs that I found, and like I found designs on Etsy, turned them into rhinestones, and put them back on Etsy as rhinestone designs.
Oh,
So, so pretty much like this design here from Custom Chucks, Uh, some designs be free. You can find them on free vector websites where It's called freevector.com, or vectorfree.com. Those are just examples, but there's plenty of free vector sites out there. And then there's some that like most people, they sell their vector designs on Etsy. And
Hmm.
those are pretty cheap. I found entire folders for $2.99 that had like, let's see here. Let me see. Is it in this folder? So let me go to my images. I have my images folder. Inside of my images folder, I have, let's see here. Where is it at? Oh, graphic bundles. So these graphic bundles, $1.99. Then it came with so much stuff in it. Like, let's see here. Black Lives Matter, George Floyd bundle. And going to Black Lives Matter 14. So all of these designs came as part of this bundle. Let's just go into the PM simple, easy designs that can easily be converted to rhinestones. Let me show you how. You can drag in the PNG or the SVG. I like working with SVGs primarily because they're so easy to work with. Let me save the surge design. I'm gonna open up a new document, and we're just gonna drop that in there. Where did it go? Okay, Black Lives Matter 14, and drag that PNG right up. Well, because it was in a zip file, I can't drag it directly in there. So I'm gonna drag that PNG to my downloads here, and then from my downloads, I'll move it in. Boom. All right. So it comes in like this. We're going to right click and ungroup. Oh, it came in as a PNG. So we still have to outline, trace, and clip art it. Not bad. Even though it has these black lines going through it. Let's see if I can cut the detail up. Okay. Cut the detail up a little more. Let's cut it all the way up. It still has these black lines going through it. We're not going to worry about that right now. I'm going to hit OK. We don't see the black lines, but if we go here to our wireframe,
Hmm.
they are right there.
Hmm.
All right. We're gonna attempt to get those out of there. I'm gonna right click, ungroup all, and then I'm gonna just go zoom in, click on the line, and delete it. Okay, so that didn't work. It's all in together. Let me double click on it, see if I can delete it like this. And it still didn't delete that line. Okay, there it is.
I'll just double click and then delete.
I'm just clicking on the line, boom, and then deleting that line because we don't need those lines in there. Boom, boom.
Do they do that, you think, so people don't use it, or they don't probably don't even realize it's coming over like that?
No, for some reason, Corel. I don't know if it's Corel Draw or yeah, it has to be Corel Draw. Corel Draw, as it gets better, I don't know. Maybe when you convert it, it sees these lines. However, it does it,
Hmm.
but it doesn't happen on every design. Boom. And just clicking on the line itself and deleting it. Okay. One more. Boom. Okay, and then these down here.
Do you work in Photoshop also?
Hear me out. When I first started my graphic design journey, I tinkered around with Photoshop a lot. Uh I got more into it working hands on with the Photoshop app that they had for the iPad. But when my focus shift to rhinestones and I started using uh, CorelDRAW was easier for me. CorelDRAW was easier for me to understand because with CorelDRAW, it goes by a what you see is what you get style of format where it has layers, but unless you layered a layer on top of another layer, uh, you wouldn't see it. What I mean, like this square is one layer, and then this circle is another layer, and then this pentagon is another layer. I know which layer is on the bottom because I drew it. You get what I'm saying? So when I color these in, like so, it's going to be in the format for which I created it. So I know I made the yellow box first, the purple circle next, and then the pink pentagon last. I know that I did that. So in my mind, I already know which layer is on top of which layer. If I send it to the back, then I can visually see, okay, now that layer is to the back. Yes, to the back of the purple, but it's also to the back of the yellow because I sent it all the way to the back using this B button here.
Mm-hmm.
So if I send it to the front, it's going to cover up that square and then half of that circle based on its location to the other objects. So Photoshop is a bit different. Photoshop has you create your layers off to the side and layers on top of layers. And then you can move those layers around just like we can here. But it all happens over in the layer panel. And then you apply it, I guess, versus visually seeing it on the screen and knowing, okay, if I send this to the back, it's going to be behind the yellow and the pink. Boom. If I send the pink to the back, now the purple will be in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
So as you create your designs and start realizing, okay, I did this first, I did this next, so this you automatic. It almost happens automatic on CorelDRAW, especially if you're creating the design. If that makes sense, you know what I mean?
I guess, I mean, you would say it's worth having CorelDRAW and the design wizard because that's what you work in. If you had it to do over again to start your business, would you do the same thing, CorelDRAW and
Yes, yes. Here's why. Because when I first initially got started, um, Matt Vassallo at the Rhinestone Wizard, so he designed um the Design Wizard 5.0 to work with CorelDRAW, but he also shows videos on using Silhouette Studio, and he was showing, you know, he would do one design in Silhouette Studio, and he would do the exact same design in CorelDRAW. And I was like, well, time is money, you know. So I was like, not only was he creating the designs faster in CorelDRAW, but the designs looked more polished at the end of the day, you know, versus doing it in Silhouette. When I first got wind of Silhouette, everybody's designs in Silhouette looked at silhouette-y, if that's a word. They looked at so similar, like that. Okay, these designs were created using a Rhinestone software. We can tell versus each and every design that I may do in CorelDRAW, you know, it has a certain flair to it to where um it doesn't look the same.
Mhm.
So with this design here, we got all these little divots in here. Well, they're actually empty spaces, as you can see. I can't click on them. There's nothing in them. We want those out of there. We can achieve that by doing a few things. Let's see here. I'm going to click here. I'm going to right click and I'm going to break that curve apart. Boom. So when it broke it apart, as you can see, it filled in the inside cavities here. We go to our wireframe, we can see that they are still there and we can click on that area. So what I'm going to do, now that I've broken it up, I'm going to click here. I'm going to zoom in, click on the B here, and I'm going to trim that area out. Now we can see that area is trimmed out there. I'm going to just delete that area. Do it again. I know that that circle is right there in the center. I'm going to click on it. I'm just going to trim that out of there and delete it. So now we have our solid black and it doesn't have all of those pieces in it like so. We're going to do the same thing down here just to get rid of that distress that they put on that text. Right click. I'm going to break the curve apart. I don't think I hit it. Right click, break curve. Oh, I did. Oh, that's just for the M. Okay. So I got the ATTER is separate. I see it now. Right click, break curve apart. I know that this centerpiece needs to come out. So I'm going to hold shift and trim that out of there. Let's delete it. Then this E piece. Now that's kind of long how they selected it. So let's go to wireframe. I'm going to deselect and make sure I got just this circle piece. This piece. So is it attached to something else? Let's change the color. Oh, so it's not. They just have it elongated like that for whatever reason. I'm going to click, hold shift, click that, and trim that out of there. Boom. Oh, we had this little piece here too. Yep, it's right there. Hold shift, select there, and trim that out of there. Now, when we go into wireframe, you can still see all the little distress bits and pieces inside of the letters.
Yeah.
But if we click here, we should be able to, because visually we don't see it. So we should be able to now, I'm going to grab the whole design. I'm going to bitmap it, convert the bitmap. Boom. Now it's solid. And also when you zoom in, it's back to a picture, a pixelated picture.
Mm-hmm.
So now we just take it back. Outline, trace, and clip art. It's going to turn that into our vector without the distress and all the tidbits and stuff in it. Oh, still progressing down here. Progress at 11.5. Should go faster than that.
Would it need to go up to 100?
Yes.
It's not moving.
Let's cancel it. Let's try it again. Right click. I know it didn't just, oh, there we go. I know it didn't just freeze on me. Something is happening. Give it a second. I have a pretty decent computer as well. So
Mm-hmm.
let me see here. He closed down some stuff. Oh, there it is. All right. Right click, outline trace, clip art. Okay, there now it's moving. Still only at third. Okay, there it is. And sometimes,
Well, everything you gotta make it vector, right? That what you bring in?
yes, everything. I mean, for the most part, until you get more intermediate, we're gonna remove the background color. Say none there. It took the live straight out the middle. Oh, let's add some more detail. This one is weird. I've never had it freeze up like this. I mean, software typically does freeze up, but it never has freezed up right here. It's at, okay, now it's moving, making progress. There we go. Here we go. Okay, hit okay. Right click, ungroup all. So now we have our solid vector. We're going to resize it. So when I do this part, I try to think of the design. Who's the design for? Is it for women or is it for men? Because if it's for women, I like to grab a shirt and decide how big I'm making this design.
Mhm.
So I typically keep my women's designs about 8.5 inches, so that they're multi-use, so that they can be used for small, medium, and large per se. Just depends on what garment you're putting it on. So this is 8.3 by 11.2
I think I make my images too big.
because they be under the underarm sometimes.
Well, no, yeah, well, almost, but I'm thinking like I think the smallest size I make is like 10 and a half.
Yeah,
That's
that's big. Um, like 10 and a half may be perfect for. So you got this is what I base my rule of thumb off of. Uh, Most vinyl that you can get at a hobby store comes in 11 and a half inches in width.
Yeah.
That 11 and a half inches, the industry is saying it should be big enough for most garments. So if you're doing what you say, 11,
10 and a half for most of my shirts to an extra large.
right, right. See, I will put
I would put it on a small too, 10 and a half. That's what I'm saying.
yeah, and it would be extra big on the small, correct?
It's bigger. You know what it is? You know what? It's because, yeah, if it's for someone individually, I should think about it. But the shirts that I make are the same shirts, and because I do pop-ups too.
Right.
So I just cut out the same size and I put it on small to extra large.
Yeah, that sounds about right. So most of my designs, they're they can be made for small to extra large. But then there's some designs where the design is too big for small. So rhinestone templates are one size fits all. Not one size fits all, one size. Meaning if you resize that rhinestone template, then you're going to mess up the size of the circles. That's if you're not familiar, you haven't familiarized yourself with how to resize the rhinestones. So
No, I just would like my 2X rhinestones, it's a whole different template.
yeah. So you can use the same template on multiple size shirts. You just do it like this. Like so for this one, I'll say this one, let's go 7.4 inches, and we're going to make that our size small and medium. Then
Hmm.
Control C, copy up. Wait a minute. Control C, copy that. Then down here, you want to start a second page. Page 2. All right. Let's see here. Because our other person never came aboard. Where's she at?
She probably forgot. She making dinner.
Uh,
She
Oh,
popped
she
up.
said Mr. Beginning. So she on here? Are you on here with us, Carol? Because I can't see her. Hold on, let me see here. Yep, it looks like she definitely is.
Bird brain.
Oh, sorry.
Hey,
I'm sorry. I'm multitasking. I'm um I'm here. I missed the first part, Ray. I'm so sorry. And I was wondering where you got your designs from, if I can ask that, or wasn't that part of it?
okay, so I was when I first started, I was showing her all of I find designs online. Sometimes I just go design hunting, and these were designs that I had already had inside my images folder. So
Oh, okay.
I have a folder full of images where
I
uh
call those ideas.
yeah. So I went on Google. Google is your friend. So let me show you. Let's just get one real quick.
I just want to mention Creative Fabrica. I don't know if you've ever seen that.
Oh yeah, I love Creative Fabrica. There's
I
a
use that.
we start
Pardon?
Google search. So let's say and it gets more and more intuitive every day. So we can say little girl holding a heart balloon SVG. Boom. And there's the images right there, you know. So
Yeah,
anything that you can practically think of, see, and here's the site. Free SVG vector files.
we don't see it. We don't see what you're looking
Oh,
at.
you need to show your screen.
Hold on, give me a second.
I'm always afraid of the things that say free because I always end up getting um, malware.
Yeah.
No, 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 no. So most images when I get them free, like right here on the image itself, I can right click on it and save that image as. Okay, this one in particular came up as a WEBP file, so that's not available to use. So we'll come through here. Free,
Just as a side note, Photoshop can use that. If you ever need that,
yes, Photoshop can use.
hit me up and I'll send it. I'll convert it and send it to you into a PNG or a JPEG.
Okay, okay. So let's right click on
Yep.
this one, save image as. And this one comes up as a JPEG. So I would just rename it little boy holding heart shaped balloon. I'll take the rest of this off and then save it. Boom. So now we have our image. I'm going to minimize this and just drag him in directly from here. So let me open up my CorelDRAW, open up that web page, and go to the downloads here and drag it right in from there. So there we have it. And it's a raster image. It's a JPEG image. We can right click on it. Same thing for every file. Right click, clip art, and then we're going to hit OK. So this one is kind of tiny, so we're going to make it larger. Remember, we're going to size it for the shirt that we're using. 6.425. That's pretty thick. I mean, that's pretty small left to right, but then the rest of the image is 13,939. So we definitely will want to measure our shirt, because if it's a V-neck, you want to make sure that it's not going over the V. If so, then make sure that like the heart is off to one side or something. You know what I'm saying? So this one is so simple. We're just going to click on it and place and fill, hatch fill that design. Oh, where's the stones? Let me wireframe it. So it tried to fill it, but it didn't fill it with any stones. 0.075 to the inside. Okay. Let's go back. Wireframe. Okay. Wanted to make sure all the lines were gone. So let's see, why didn't it fill this with stones? Right click, ungroup all. I'm gonna click right here and let's try it again. Hatch fill. There we go. Clear the path, merge overlapping stones. When I first got started, I was taking designs like this, rhinestoning them up, and throwing them right on Etsy. Boy holding heart balloon, you know, it was a free vector found online, and I just recreated that design with rhinestones. So when we go to Etsy, I like to go to Etsy first at times, especially if like this design here, Black Lives Matter, right? Let's go to Etsy. And I wanted to go to Etsy shop, not to my store. Boom. There we go. Boom. And we're going to look for Black Lives Matter Rhinestone Design. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. No one has done that design yet. So for the most part, like most of these designs, if you were to look up Black Lives Matter SVG, you will find, see, there go a similar version of it. Mm-hmm. But I'm online scouring designs every day. You know, I never want to redo a design that somebody else has done already. Mine's going to be a little different, you know, because as you can see, a lot of people are doing similar designs, but they're all different in a way. And trust and believe me, if the person did not create the original design, all of these designs that you see right here can be found online, black and white SVG vector art. Like this one right here, this one was creative. So they definitely created that one with thought in mind. Black Lives Matter with the flame on it. Here's so many. Like I've seen this design here, but this particular person, they decided that they was going to do the hair wavy. See how the hair goes like this, and then this side, I like it. Versus me, you know, I would have did a hatch fill left to right, left to right, left to right. They decided to, you can actually see it. You can see where they did their first initial outline, and then they went with a wavy sort of pattern for the rest of the hair, except when it got over here, you know, it switches and changes directions. But I seen this design online. Looks like they added stars to the ear, you know, and did a fashion style on the glasses. So as more and more people come aboard to this journey, there's going to be a lot of different styles, you know, where you can look at somebody's, oh, this is different.
Oh, I like that.
That is different. So they use 20 SS rhinestones, 10 SS10s, and SS6s.
No.
Yes. and they have this design on their Etsy for $4.99. Magic rhinestones. Let's see here. Oh, they're doing pretty good. Not bad. They have 3.6 thousand sales in their 4 years on Etsy.
Wow.
And based on it, okay, most of their designs start about $4.99. Not bad. Not bad at all. I'm at 7,800 something sales, and I've been on Etsy. Let's see. Let me go to my page. Here we go. Here. Go to Xcellent Dreamz, or 7.3 thousand sales in 9 years on Etsy.
Wow.
Oh, you did the
Good
actual.
for you, Ray.
No, so that's what I want everybody to understand. Yes, good for me, but I want other people to be able to do this as well. So I wish I can go back. Wait a minute, I can't. Hold on. Let me see here. Cause I got a list. Let me see what my very, very first design was, so you can see what I was on. Okay. Tupac. Okay, I can't do it like that. Let me go to boom. Go to my shop manager. Go to my listings. And then type in Tupac. Okay. So I believe sometimes, I was going so hard and so heavy that I was started off with Tupac, Notorious Big. I think I have taken these off since then. Yep. Okay. Biggie. I think I've taken them all off since then, because I did get copyright strikes. So let's see here. So I stopped doing the artists, stopped doing, like, I tried to do Bruno Mars cover, and Etsy was not on it. So Motivation was my 5th design. So these are okay. So these are all my designs that come up under the word motivation. And there was actually one, I just named it Motivation.
You mean if people just type in motivation in Etsy, yours and everyone else's comes up, or you mean just under you?
Well, I'm just searching under me right now because I wanted to show you my first few designs. Let's view it on Etsy. It was real simple stuff, like it was text and words, motivation. And that was it, and I placed it online for $12.75. But the way that I do mine is, yes, it's online for $12.75, but I run 50% off sales all the time. So same way that Walmart, Kroger's, and every other retailer does us, they'll place the price up and then say that it's a flash sale, 50% off, to make the buyer say, oh, let me get it while it's on sale, not even really knowing that's the typical price of it, unless you buy that item all the time to know that, when you go into the shoe store.
Ray, your mock-up, is that an actual photo, or is that a mock-up?
Oh, this is a mock-up.
Oh, okay. And then you add the like at the top of the M.
Yeah.
The dots that are, I don't know what the enhanced rhinestone look.
Yeah, it's the rhinestone bling.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, we learned that earlier today, didn't we, Denise?
Yeah.
So that is easier than you think. It's actually a button that's in the Rhinestone Wizard. So let me jump back in. So after you find said design, so my first 10 years, I was all about finding designs because I still I can still tell you that I'm not a drawer, I'm not an artist, but I'm a graphic designer at heart, taking all of the graphic elements. What are graphic elements? Circles, squares, ribbons, banners. Here lately for the past 6 months, maybe 6 to 8 months, I solely use Chat GPT. I solely use AI art generators because
That's what I wanna learn.
as I showed you earlier, Denise, you can create wonderful works of art in a few minutes just using a prompt that you thought of in your mind, you know? So let's say I want to draw. Oh, I wish I could draw a unicorn, that's uh standing on a log in the middle of the jungle. You'll type that in just like that. So I like to play around with thoughts. So let's go to a new chat here, and we're going to type in vector graphic line art because I want it to be black and white art of a unicorn standing on a log in the middle of the jungle. Very, very random. Just a thought that came to my head. Vector graphic line art image of a unicorn standing on a log in the middle of the jungle. Let's hit enter. And believe it or not, it's going to be exactly, I can't picture it yet. I can only picture a unicorn standing on a log in the middle of a jungle. I don't know what it's going to look like, but it should look exactly like what I asked for. Oh, it says I've reached my image generate. Okay, so they're going to give me this last one. But I think I did probably 5-6 prompts today. And it's just like, okay, we done gave you the amount of free prompts for today. So Chat GPT gives you about 7 or 8 prompts, especially if you're trying to create images. I think it may have gave us 4, but then I put in a few more prompts that were not images. It's almost finished. But also I've learned too that all you gotta do is open a new Gmail account, and you'll get more more points by using another Gmail. And I already had 5 of them.
I can't keep track. Can you give it a photo and have it work from that? Oh, there you go.
There it is. There it is. There's the log, there's the unicorn, and there's the jungle. Even though it did palm trees or whatnot, but it looks good. I can take this image, download it here, drag it in. Boom. It's large too, so that's good. Remember, we right click, outline trace, clip art. Let it work its magic. Boom. I like it. I'm going to hit OK. There we have it. Right click, ungroup all. Boom, deselect. So we can go right in here and let's make our unicorn pink. We're going to weld that leg here, this leg to that one, and to this one, and weld it together. Let's change it back to pink. Now we have our unicorn. Let's get some colors to it. Let's go yellow, aquamarine. Let's go green. Okay. Boom. Let's do it again. I'm just grabbing random colors, give it a colorful hair. Each piece is its own separate piece. Okay. So I can highlight everything that I'm going to use. Boom. Like so the log, make sure that I can see it, make it brown. Boom. And everything else, or what I can do is I'm gonna nudge everything over to the left 15. Boom. I'm holding shift and grabbing all of this and just nudging that over like so. That way I don't have to worry about everything else because I'm gonna nudge all of this out, even the hoofs here.
Forgot one. Yeah.
Log.
You forgot one hoof.
Okay, I see it now. This one.
Um,
Boom. Okay. So now we got that out of there. Let's get the outline part here. Boom. And we're gonna just nudge. I click just on this, but as you can tell, the whole outline is all one piece, except for the clouds here. I like those. Let's get those and get those back in there. Here's the circle piece of the log. Let's get that. Boom. And of course, wireframe. Let's get the inside pieces here. I like to change them so they're no longer white. So that way makes it easier to see. There we go. Boom. Nudge all of that over there. Now, essentially, we got that middle piece, but I'll smart fill that. Essentially, I wouldn't need all of this. Sure enough, I could have moved all of that over there, but I don't need all of that. I really only wanted the unicorn and the log. So wait a minute, let me get her eyes and her nose. I got that part. So here we go. Boom. The eyes and the nose. Oh, and then a part to the unicorn, to the horn. Let's nudge that over there. We can't see it because, of course, it's white. But as we hover over it, we can see that we have something selected there. I'm going to just leave it as is. We'll fix it in a minute. So I really only wanted the unicorn on the log. The jungle makes it a bit busy. Although, I mean, if you wanted to take the time, we could rhinestone the entire thing up by hand. When I say by hand, these lines are kind of thin. So there's two ways we can do it. When I say rhinestone the entire thing, this is what I mean. Let's size it up. It's 14 by 22 right now. That's kind of large. So I'm going to make it 11.157. I'm going to make a copy of it. So right here on our place and field tab, we have our path field, our island field, and our hatch field. These are the three fields I mainly use. I rarely use offset field. I'm going to click on this line here and using the path field feature with it on SS10 stones is going to be very, very busy, but we're still going to try it. That's path field.
Ray, do you use a Silhouette machine?
No, I do not.
I was looking at them on TRW.
I've never used the Silhouette. I don't know. When I first was looking at vinyl cutters in particular, Matt suggested to go with a more robust vinyl cutter to start with. So I ended up getting a GCC Expert 24 desktop 24-inch vinyl cutter.
Oh, sheesh.
Yes, the cutter alone was $5.99 at the time. But I don't know. I just knew I wanted to go hard or go home. So I took my little savings that I had and I just invested in machines that will last the test of time.
Yeah.
So here's our path fill. We still have to clear the paths and merge overlapping stones. Once it merges the overlapping stones, as you can see, we can already see the designs of the leaves and the clouds here. But that was definitely a lot. As you can see, how long it's taken to run through the design and clear the overlapping stones. So we'll wait for it. But the path fill, it takes away the lines and replaces the lines with stones. It fills the path with stones. Let's make them green so we can see them. And there it is. So we can't see the line anymore because the lines are now gone. And it's not bad, but it's kind of busy, as we can see. So I'm going to do it again. This time, I'm going to change it from SS10 stones, make the stone a little smaller. Click, and let's do that path fill again. Let it work its magic. Of course, the stones are smaller, so it's getting more stones in the design this time. It's still going to, it's not as busy, and the design is more detailed because the stones are smaller.
Do you prefer SS6 over SS10?
I love SS10s. SS10s are easy to work with, easier to work with. But the more and more that I use SS6s, I'm falling in love with SS6s because you can create more detailed designs using SS6s. So it's to each his own. When I first got started and I first tried SS6s, I was like, oh no, I hated them. If they felt like they bounced all over the place. They felt like as you were brushing them in, like they were popping all over the place. But that just comes with practice to know that, okay, I can't move that fast when I'm dealing with SS6s. Gotta go a little slower because they have a tendency to jump because they're smaller. So look how much more detail and design that is.
Yeah.
But to get even more detail with it, then when I say by hand, I start off with one stone as such. Now this is how you would get things as detailed as possible. You start off with one stone, and it takes a little longer, but you're in total control of what you do. So we're going to follow this line here. I'm going to place another stone here, making sure it's on the center of the stone. Boom. And I'm just, boom, giving myself one smooth, boom, there, curve. And then I equal space those together. This is the type of work that I put in when I'm dealing with a design that's very, very detailed and I want total control over it. Like this down here isn't bad, but as you can see, we can't unless we're going to move this out the way, you know, and just rock out with it like that, you know, it went over the circles for the vinyl here. Now, if you're doing sublimation, that's cool because you'll sublimate right on top of that. But if you're doing vinyl, you don't want those stones to be on top of your vinyl edge like that. So
What about DTF?
DTF, you can press rhinestones on top of DTF as well.
Okay.
So as you can see, with just this one leaf here, I'm able to control how that leaf looks. And then I'll just, you know, it takes a lot longer going this route, but once again, you are in 100% control of what the stones do versus relying on it to feel it a certain way. Boom. You're able to. So when I did my Rhinestone City design with the Lamborghini and the buildings, the high-rise buildings, the lines on the high-rise buildings were so thin, I could not get a great feel. I could not get a great hatch feel, path feel, island feel, or none of the feels. So I was like, forget it. I'm gonna just do it by hand. Took me 3 days, but that design is one of a kind. It's a masterpiece with over 9,000 rhinestones in it. So if you're planning on selling the designs, yeah, sometimes it's okay to spend a little more time on one design because one design can you're selling it over and over and over digitally. So you only got to recreate it once and then market it for years to come.
How do you advertise?
So the way that I advertise is I started the Rhinestone University group, not necessarily to advertise, but to build a community around individuals that love rhinestone art as well. So there's nothing stopping you or holding you back from creating your own rhinestone group as well. I mean, you're free. Everyone in Rhinestone University is free to list their designs in Rhinestone University and place it on their own Etsy shop. I'm allowing everyone to do that.
No. The only thing holding me back is my personality. I'm an introvert.
That's the thing, though. Here's the thing. That held me back for the longest as well. I was shy. I was the type of person that was like, oh, I don't know if I can go on there and be me, you know? You don't know it until you do it, you know? You might get total joy from it and realize that, oh, okay, now I'm helping others as well, you know? So my Rhinestone group is not the only Rhinestone group out there, you know? I encourage others to, because there's people out there that's going to find you that may not never find me, you know? That's how the internet works. It's enough,
right.
It's enough room.
I'm pretty much bird centric, avian, you know, birds, and then also well, that poodle design I sent to you, that's for a girlfriend of mine, and she is going to show that around. She's not an introvert, and so we'll see. Anyway, I'm not counting on it.
Okay,
But,
so no. So here's the super key to make it work. And this goes outside of rhinestones. This is just internet 101 in a nutshell for creating passive income online. Once you have a niche or a niche, or however people may pronounce it, once you understand what that is, you can harness the power of the internet to create money residually and while you sleep. I'm gonna give a few examples and take it for what it's worth. Okay, so I started my rhinestone journey by wanting to help others with rhinestones. I'm going to take it outside that box and say there's a woman who started braiding hair because her mother taught her how to, and she loved beautifying other women. Oh, girl, let me do your hair. I'm going to do your hair. I'm going to make it look nice, right?
Where is she? Not my neighborhood.
So she started doing hair. In the process of her doing hair, she was like, okay, I'm going to start me a YouTube channel. She started her YouTube channel. All she was doing on there was showing what people looked like before they got their hair done and after they got their hair done. But the whole time people are watching your channel, watching you do hair, watching you create these styles. What do you think she's selling at the link down below? At the link down below, she has combs, she has brushes, she has grease, she has shampoo, she has conditioner, she has all of these products that she does not own. She doesn't store inventory, she doesn't house inventory. All she did was she went to Amazon, say, I would like to be an Amazon affiliate. She goes on Amazon, decides what product she wants to sell, and creates a link to her Amazon affiliate account. So now her niche is hair. She loves doing hair. She never wanted to sell shampoo, conditioner, and she doesn't have to. All she has to do is mention it and say, if you like this brush that I'm using right here on this woman's hair, you can get one of these brushes at the link down below. People will go to the link down below, click on the link, order the brush, and she will get her commission for selling that item. Now, mind you, that one video may reach thousands of people, and thousands of people will be able to, at the link down below, purchase this item that you didn't even sell, didn't even have to try to sell. All you asked people was, oh, if you like, I'm going to take it outside the box. If you like that vase that I got right there, that's in my video of me doing hair. If you like that vase right there, at the link down below, you can get you one of those vases. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can practically, yes, but you want to niche it. You want people that's coming to your channel because they like watching people do hair, or they like the different styles of hair. But because you understand what a niche is, and you understand your niche, you partner with Amazon, just like I'm partnered with Etsy, you know, and my link down below in my videos, it takes people directly to my Etsy shop. So I didn't know how to put it together. I didn't know how to set it up. God, step by step over time, showed me the process. Let me take it even further. I love shoestrings. If I buy a new pair of shoes, yeah, I like the shoestrings that come with it, but I'm typically going out to buy another color of shoestring that complements the shoe. I start this YouTube channel. For the most part, people who don't realize it, they might be like, okay, he likes shoes. He's a shoe head. Like, you know what I mean? And don't even really know that my channel is more so about shoestrings. So the more and more videos of me showing these shoes, you know, then people be like, oh no, it's a shoestring channel. You know what I'm saying? At the link down below, you know, you will be able to find shoestrings that you never knew existed. You know what I'm saying? And these shoestrings, these are shoestrings that because I'm a shoestring head, I just went to this website and was like, oh, I like these shoestrings right here. Let me scroll down. Let me see if they have an affiliate commission. Most sites do. I'm gonna stretch it even further. What is it? Name something one of you ladies like to do, that you like to do just for fun. You would never even consider it as a job. This is leisure. This is what I like to do for fun. This is me.
I like photography, but I do photography.
Photography. Oh, now you're gonna love this one. So first it starts with building that community, So uh build a community around your love for photos, right? And other people who love photos as well. So start the photo channel on YouTube. But also you want to capitalize on that and double down on that and start your photography group. Hey y'all, this photo group is for everyone that has a love of photos. I want everyone to share
I
photos.
don't want to talk to people.
You're not talking to people.
Can I just pay a few cents to put my ad up and people come and get it? I have a question for you, Ray.
I'm diving deeper.
Did you
Go ahead.
you have or not do you have to? Do you make individual designs? Do you get orders from individual designs and digital downloads, or what do you do most?
I do everything. So
Okay, I thought so.
yep, I started out just making the shirts. And then next came the designs on Etsy. But then a lot of people like the designs and they're like, I don't want to cut it out. Can you cut it out for me and send it to me? So I'll cut it out and place it on the board and send them the actual template. So I do
Oh,
only thing I do not do, and I leave this open for everybody else, is I do not create transfers. I do not create rhinestone transfers, because if I'm going to create the rhinestone transfer, I might as well create the shirt. You know what I'm saying?
On the shirt.
right.
Yeah.
Well, if somebody has a designer shirt or something they want to put it on, they could send you the shirt.
Yeah. So, I mean, just imagine to create the actual rhinestone transfer on the plastic that has the backing to it, and then mail that to someone. I'd rather go the full process, create their shirt, and get the actual retail value.
Do you do decals?
I do. I do decals. I do DTF prints. Now those are items that I do create and ship out. I just don't do the transfers, because all it takes is one aggressive mail carrier, who done flew your stuff across.
Yeah.
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 And they get their
So
transfer and the stones are all jumbled.
you do DTF, you have a DTF direct to film machine?
Yes,
And your website has that on there to order, because I have things.
no. So here in Cincinnati, as much as I want to place and do everything digitally, like my Etsy, that's digital autopilot. Once you set it up and once you put your design on there, you really don't have to monitor it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah. So once I started making money digitally, I was like, okay, I like making digital money versus actually making the product. I still love making the product, but if I can sell 10 designs digitally in my sleep, and wake up to money going into my account, my main
yeah, it's a no-brainer.
Yeah, my main focus has been, well, the more that I help others, the more that I can residually grow my income and not be under the heat press all day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's where the university birthed that, is I was like, okay, I need access to teach more people, right? So in teaching more people, there's nothing that says the process can't reduplicate it, and you don't have to show your face. I choose to show my face. Your whole plan can be all text-based, where people are going on there and they're reading the text and they're like, okay, so it's a new site out there. And they go to your site and they never have to know what you look like. with the help of AI, you can create yourself a character, and just use that character and type out what you want to say and create your videos with a character that you made up. You get what I'm saying? So times are changing to the point to where you don't have to use your face. You don't even have to use your voice. You can record your voice, take it to a software called, and this is all so easy with thousands of videos by people that teach and train this stuff every day. I just learned it. As you can, I don't know if y'all seen the baby version of me with the mohawk and the rhinestone shirt, but yeah. I'm going to start doing more of those because people gravitate to them more. People are like, "Oh, that's a cute little baby," without even realizing that it's me. So don't have the fear of I don't want to show my face because there's
no, I'm not. That's not my fear. My problem is I'm jumble brained.
That's okay.
And
listen to
me. I don't want to make
not consistent.
Listen to me. I've made so many mistakes, Do you think I care at the end of the day? You know what I mean? It's going to show over time. It's going to show your growth. You're going to get more complacent with it. You're going to be able to do it freely and more easy. I still jumble up. I still get caught up all over my words, and I push through it because I'm on a journey. I'm on a mission, not only to create generational wealth, but I'm on a mission to help others as well. Once I get up out of my seat, there's another person that can sit down in my seat, and I've empowered 4 other individuals now who are like, okay, Ray has this Rhinestone group here teaching and training. I feel that I can offer that skill set as well. So now there's other people in the Rhinestone group utilizing it to create income for themselves. When I say it all the time, no matter what level you are, it's not about thinking, I want to do it. It's about just doing it and letting it, You never open up a clothing store if you always dreamed about opening up a clothing store and never put part 1 in the motion, part 2 in the motion, part 3 in the motion. You will never get to the point to where you're ordering shelves and stuff for your store if you don't decide to start at step. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Well, let me ask you a question.
Well, I've done teaching before. Oh, sorry, Denise. I didn't mean to step on you.
I was just going to ask, when it comes to Etsy, is it so you have to open up an account? I know that. Is the digital work, is it as easy as just uploading it to Etsy and that's it, and that's it?
That's pretty much it. So each design only costs 20 cents to list it on Etsy. 20 cents. And that design pretty much stays online for 4 months. And then you can have it to where it automatically redoes itself for another 20 cents. Automatically just set it on autopilot, and that design will be online forever. You can say, I have 999 copies of this design. Once 999 copies sell, it will automatically repopulate with another 999 more. So for example,
once you get it set up, it's easier every time, because you got to figure all your groups and everything that you want.
Once you one time, you're right. So
right.
Copy and paste all of my designs. What I mean by copy and paste is, let's look at this one here.
So you should have quite a few before you even start?
No, not at all. Not at all. I started off on my first day, I think I did 1. My second day, I think I did 2. My third day, I think I did 4. But then on my 5th day, I did one, and then I did another 2 more. So I was just gradually, as I found designs that I was interested in, I was like, oh, I'm a rhinestone this. And then I rhinestoned it and then moved on to the next design. I'm at 345 designs, but
Wow.
that
Have
not
you ever heard of Everbee?
ever be, yeah. It's
Yeah.
software that helps you set all of this up.
Well, it lets you search for, I don't use it anymore because it wasn't helping me and I was wasting $19 a month, but it shows you when you go searching, like you were looking for designs, it will show you what's selling.
Yeah.
It shows you how many that particular design on Etsy, how much they sell. And so some designs, like I can look at a design and think, oh, wow, that is the coolest thing since sliced bread, but nobody's buying it, so that's kind of a help. But it's expensive to
I never
do it. But it's
the software.
interesting to look through it and see how much money people are making or not making.
When I use the software, I use it for free, and I was only using it more so for search engine optimization. I'm one of the firm believers that it's okay to search for and go with what's trending, and and try to catch the wave. But then I also like to vision myself as a trendsetter as well. You know what I'm saying? So I do a little bit of both. I look out there, I see what is winning, but then I also want to be different from others. Like I started this whole Monopoly Man thing, and I got Monopoly Man dating Betty Boop. They're 2 characters from our past. They're very nostalgic, but I'm like, okay, that's no different than what we see on a norm, an older man dating a younger woman. You know what I'm saying? But they both come from the same era. So who's to say that Betty Boop is not the same age as Mr. Monopoly? You know what I'm saying? So I like to try
or Popeye.
Or Popeye, right? Yeah.
Yeah. So those are all where the copyright has expired.
Yes.
On those characters. Yeah.
What do you mean? Oh, so it's okay to use Betty Boop?
So they have what's called that I was just talking about this the other day. What's the term? Wait a minute, hold on. Let me go here.
Free use or
yeah, they have a whole site for it. Free images. What's it called? Hold on. I forget the term. Oh my God. You can use the term grandfathered or whatever, but they went into it's a gallery. So when it's past 100 years, you can no longer have a copyright for
fair use. Fair use.
Fair use, yes. They go into the fair use category. So the first Mickey Mouse character has just went into there recently. The originator with the ears and stuff, but he was a little meaner character. I forgot what his name was, but he's Winnie the Pooh is in fair use now because it's been over 100 years that they first did the initial copyright. So now it goes into public domain. That's what it's called. Public domain.
That's it. I was looking at I was almost there.
Hold on. Let's go. Google public domain images. So they actually have a public domain archive and then other public domain sites that have popped up over time. But when you go in here, here's a list of all of the images in the world that fall into public domain archive, which means they were originally had copyrights on them, but the copyright has expired. Enter infinite view. Now, any one of these images in here, you can 100% fair and free use. To use it, you don't even have to recreate it. You don't have to do any editing to it. They are free to use in the original format. Now, most images online fall into the category of, yes, you can use that image, but how are you going to use that image for inspiration for your image? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we can't do the football teams and the basketball teams and things of that nature, but you can use like the Burger King logo, add on to it and make what's called a parody, makes what's called a rendition of that logo. Especially if you're not trying to sell it, but you just want to use it, for imagery, a joke, or if anything of that nature, that falls into fair use. You can also.
Now, Disney is very difficult to.
Yeah. Oh, most definitely.
Oh, they'll nab you.
But you can create vacation shirts for your entire family, you know what I'm saying, and go to Disney.
Right, as long as you're not selling them. It's like I have the embroidery machine, and it has Disney built into it, but I can't sell them.
It's can't sell it, but you can make it for your whole family or whoever. You just can't sell it.
Right. You could give it away. You can't charge for it.
Right. So what people do in each and every city around the world, is they make and create all of these items, but they don't list them for sale. They may be getting sold, by the people who are like, shoot, yeah, I like that shirt. I like that shirt better than I like the one that they got in stores. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just have my friend make it. I'm gonna have my friend make it for me, and they'll reach out to you and be like, "Girl, I want you to make me this shirt," and they're gonna pay you what they want to pay you.
Right.
And that's off
then you're into onesie twosies, and there's no money in that.
There's no money.
That's going down the rabbit hole.
I wouldn't want to do it for babies and toddlers, rhinestones, only for fear of them eating one.
But here's where I beg to differ, So the shirt that I have on here, let me see. Let me go back. I gotta turn off my background, because this shirt right here is a perfect example. So Rod Wave, is an upcoming rap star or celebrity rap star by now, and he had somebody reached out to me because they were going to his concert, and they were like, "Oh, I need you to make me a Rod Wave shirt. I want to go to the concert." Well, I charged $100. I charged $100 to create the design and do the shirt.
That's cool.
I placed the shirt online after I did it, and I got 4 to 5 more sales at $100 for one design that I only planned on making once. So there
you go.
You never know. So after you do the design one time and you place it online, you may never know. Like once you get your unicorn, and wasn't that a unicorn? No, that's it's a bird.
Flamingo. Oh no, a poodle. No, flamingo. Flamingo.
Once you get your flamingo and you have that, and you actually do the first shirt, and you might even add text to it or whatever, after you do that first shirt, somebody might look at that and be like, "Oh, I want one of those," and reach out to you. All you got to do now is brush in stones, pick them up, and create another one. You know what I mean?
Right, right.
But then you
The
could,
problem with those is inventory.
excuse me,
Um, oh, the problem with that is inventory.
what do you mean?
Holding inventory. Holding inventory of shirts.
No,
You
so
know, if you're selling a lot.
yeah, so the way I did it, because trust and believe, I went down every avenue. I was one of those people when I got my cutter, got everything. I went out and bought a bulk of shirts, and I made shirts on top of shirts on top of shirts in hopes of selling these shirts, right? That's not
I
the
did the same thing and donated shirts upon shirts for
yes.
shirt to good.
So that's not the way,
Wait, look, I still have the shirts.
right? Right. So trust me, that's not the way to do it
I
anymore.
know, it's not.
Uh,
No, no.
I started back in 2011. It's 2025 now. And in the 14 years that I've been doing this, you got to help people. That's where I didn't start making money till I started helping people. You know what I'm saying? I did not start making money till I started helping others. The other people in the group that are making money are people you got to see somebody's problem and create a solution for it. You know what I'm saying? That's
Mhm.
that's the way of the world. That's the way of business. Is you got to help people. Unless people are buying into entertainment and you're entertaining them, every other business in the world is some sort of a service. You get what I'm saying? So
Right.
so every design on Etsy helps people who don't know how to create it themselves. So every time you create a new design, someone has the opportunity to look at your design and be like, "Oh yeah, I want that." That's going to help me because I don't know how to design it, and that person may be like, "Well, I'm a I'm gonna get that design, cut out the template, and I'm gonna make 15 shirts." Like you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Right. Right.
In the process, yes, you sold that design one time to that one person, but 40 other people saw the video too. And 40 other people went on your Etsy and was like, I need that design too. Like, you know what I'm saying? God loves me too. You know what I'm saying? And that's what the design,
Right.
God loves me. So it be the designs that work the best are designs where in your mind you're like, I want one of those shirts too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Um, Chat
So
GPT.
my niche is flamingos.
Yes. Yeah.
Um,
Ooh. So you have your niche picked out already, right? So
well, it's picked me, so yeah.
so now
Um,
capitalize on it. You have to create a flamingo lovers group, right? Flamingo lovers group. Trust me, you're not the only one out there. There's millions of other people that love flamingos.
oh
And you start your group.
my God,
Huh?
I've had people cry. I've had people cry
So
over seeing a flamingo. I mean, it's crazy.
your
But
niche
I do design and I want to
your niche is vast. You have such a vast niche.
find something. Anyway,
For me, listen, check me out. Like you can start a faceless YouTube channel, right? For your love of flamingos, you know. I'm talking about use Chat GPT and say, write me a cute short story that I can put on my YouTube about flamingos. It will give you the whole layout and everything that you need. All you got to do is go to Google and find pictures that complement the story, you know? Like, then you got flamingo.
I have the pictures.
Yes, I'm sure you do. You got flamingo plush toys out there. You got flamingo art, flamingo paintings, flamingo figurines. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you we could take rhinestones out of the equation altogether, and you could just do flamingo designs that Chat GPT will design for you. Like, let me show you. Check this out. Watch this. once I started using this, I began using it every day. So
Is it going to let you know?
I'm already maxed out on this one. So I'm gonna just sign out. Don't judge me, y'all. When I first
No, no, no. I'm not even watching. I'm not even watching.
when I first went to look for a job back when I was fresh out of high school and I had to create my email address, I named that email address Excel Work. When I started my Rhinestone journey and my Excellent Dreams journey, I named my next email excellentdreams@gmail.com, right? So
Yep.
most of all of my Gmails start off with Excel in a way, and then
Uh-huh.
I use the same password for all of them. Makes it easy to remember. Two-step verification is going to ask me on my device, is this me? Even though they know it's me.
Oh, yeah.
Gmail. Yes, it's me. Boom. Let me in. Okay. Creates me a cute Pixar style image of a flamingo. Let's go colorful flamingo because they're colorful. Boom. Let it work its magic. You can retype this exact same prompt into ChatGPT every day, and it's going to get
Yes.
a new.
Oh, that is so fast.
It's going to give you a new image every time. So we're almost at the halfway point. So
Oh, when it does that, it's halfway.
yeah, you can see the circle. There it is. Look at that. Look at that. Gorgeous. Pretty simple. Now let's say we could, let me see. So doing it like this, it becomes a little too more difficult to create this into a rhinestone because of all the different shading and things of that nature. But let's say on my
What
job,
if you went over the whole shape, the shape of the bird, and filled it with rhinestones, the AB crystal, AB.
okay, I get it. But check this out. Here we go. Watch this. We have the image. We're going to do like we have always done. Right click, outline trace, clip art. Should give us something decent. Boom. There we have it. Let's hit OK. Ungroup all. Let's get this here. Boom. This out of here. Boom. This out of here. Boom. We have our bird on our patch of grass. So from here, we would weld the colors so that we have thick. Let me show you. I'm gonna grab this one, hold shift, grab this one, and hold shift and grab this one, right click, combine those together and weld them. So I want all of this one solid piece. Grab this piece and weld it to that piece. Boom, we got a solid piece going on here. If I did this one, combine and weld that piece, now essentially let's just get this piece. I'm gonna get this piece, this piece, this piece, this piece, and weld it to that. Combine and weld. Now with that piece right there, I like hatch fill, as I mentioned earlier. So I'm gonna just hatch fill this area here. Boom. Clear the path, merge overlapping stones. Boom. Now we got the head pretty much done. I'll move down to the neck and decide like, okay, I need all of these pieces right here together because I want this to be all one piece. Boom, combine. Let's just go ahead and make the neck and the upper body all one color like so. Combine and weld. So now we can hatch fill that part. Boom. Clear the path, merge overlapping stones. Let's change the color to like pink. So if we grab all of the same color stones, edit and nudge them over, as you can see, now we're starting to form our I keep wanting to call it a penguin. Our flamingo.
I kept calling them penguins at first. Anyway, yeah, flamingo.
But the better way to do it, the easier way to do it, I like doing it easy. You know, I'll jump into a 3-day design, but in my mind, I'm like, okay, yeah, this design is going to make me a couple $1,000s over time because people are going to love it. That's when I jump in and decide to do 3-day designs. In the meantime, I'll just recreate my prompt like so. They already gave us a cute little flamingo. Now I'm going to just say, turn this image into a vector graphic line art. Because a vector graphic line art will give you those bold, thick lines, which will allow you to fill the object in and then have the outline as the pop. Or over time, you'll notice that you can remove the outline altogether and still get the pop of just the rhinestones.
Right.
Let's see here. Come on, come on. Let that do its work. On the flip side, here we go. Back on Google, because I used Google for years. I mean, ChatGPT and all that stuff, that's new. So let's say cute, colorful, flamingo, SVG. So you can type in SVG free, SVG file, SVG art, and each one will give you different choices. See, now let's see what they want for this. On Etsy, just for the flamingo, $1.80, right? You can pay $1.80, get the SVG, turn the SVG into a rhinestone template, and put it back on Etsy for $6.90 for your design. You know what I mean?
There you go.
This was the design.
There's a lot of those on Etsy, I'm sorry, not Etsy, on
Creative Fabrica.
Yeah, Creative Fabrica.
Yeah, because Etsy started first, so Etsy got the traction going, and now a lot of people seen the success that people have with their Etsy channels, and they're like, okay, I'm gonna redo it on Creative Fabrica. You know, there's no harm, no foul. You know, as long as you're not taking that exact design and reposting it back up. You know, most of my designs, I'll grab a design, resize the design totally, and do it in my style to where when people look at them side by side, they can definitely be like, okay, yeah, he might have used the same image, but he did it differently. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And I understand this is shown a light on. I've tried to do a YouTube channel and trying to meet their parameters, to be money making,
Right.
and it's just impossible. I have a friend that's, God bless her heart. I've been sick this past year, and she goes out birding and she takes pictures of all these and videos of birds, and she's got a following on my YouTube channel, and she tells me thank you. She tells me thank you. She's the one populating this channel, and it's she thanks me because it has her getting up with her arthritis and rheumatism and going out to do birds, and she'll text me, say, Carol, I'm not going out today. It's too hot, too humid, you know. But there's no money, and she has great videos and lots of them, lots of views, but no money.
You know what she's missing?
What?
The thing you're saying, to have the thing to sell along with it.
Yes, that's the key part to making it all work. And when it comes to online, the easiest way to do it is to have a digital product, you know? So what she could sell to all the bird lovers out there is bird calendars, you know? Bird calendars.
Yeah, but she doesn't, you know, she doesn't want to sell anything. She's 75.
Yeah. So
and
that's where you can help.
She's not worried about making money on it. She's just doing it for the fun, trying to help me.
Right. So help her in return. If you see that the channel is growing and this channel is centered around the niche for birds, in your mind, you have to just come up with a digital bird product. When I mean a digital bird product,
exactly,
the first thing that came to mind was a calendar that people will download digitally. And all you need is 12 pictures of 12 birds, you know what I mean? And you can find the calendar dates for the next 20 years doing a Google search. I need a 2026 calendar, plain 2026 calendar. You take that calendar, you download that calendar, drag it into CorelDRAW, add the bird picture, you know, add different birds for different holidays, you know. For July, have a bluebird with the red beak or something, you know what I'm saying? And then you take those 12 pictures, you compress them into a zip file, and you upload it onto Etsy as digital calendars for bird lovers, you know? And then
that's a great idea. And she does a lot of still photos also. So Ray,
everything.
You opened my eyes.
I'm trying to tell you. Everything that you can think of can have a digital product that goes along with it. For example, listen to me. God tells me these things, and then when I do my research, I'm like, wow, everything on the face of the planet has a digital product that goes with it. For instance, this jar right here. It's a jar, you know. They sell jars at the hobby store blank where you can label them, right? Well, this jar had to be created. Somewhere in the universe, on someone's desk or someone's computer, there's a digital file with all the ingredients on how this jar is made, right? That file, which is a digital file, which is nothing but somebody typed it into a computer that, you know, what type of glass or what type of plastic this is, how to mold it, how to add the screw bump into it so that you can tighten it up and close it. That's all in the file listed. How to create 3-ounce glass jars, right? That's a digital documentation for a physical product. You get what I'm saying? This little knife right here. Somewhere there's a file on somebody's desk that has all of the ingredients, all of the measures on how the company created this particular product. So that,
Also in the patent office.
yeah, so that file is a digital file which somebody could download, follow the instructions, and make their own knife. So what I'm selling on Etsy are digital files that goes with physical products. You get what I'm saying? So
Right.
so my whole calendar idea, which I just came up with that right off of the whim. First, you build the love around the niche, which you've done already with people who love the bird videos, but they're just going to there for entertainment, you know? So they're going there for entertainment. Little do they know that there's somebody out there that makes bird calendars with all their favorite birds, so where they can download this calendar for $3.99 and print it out on their own printer. You know what I'm saying? Now they got a specialty bird calendar because they love birds. They went to Walmart looking for a bird calendar. They couldn't find one. Went to Hobby Lobby looking for a bird calendar. They couldn't find one. You know what I'm saying? You created that niche around birds, dogs, frogs, or whatever animal it is that people love, but you also have a YouTube channel without your face on it. You're just showing videos of this certain type of animal or whatever. And then you got a Facebook group that goes along with it for bird lovers. Every once in a while, you create a new calendar, which once you create one calendar, you'll be able to create multiple calendars, especially if this is something you love and you don't consider it to be a job. You're just having fun right now, growing this niche to create residual income over time. It doesn't
I like the idea of the calendar because I do graphics. I do magazines for nonprofits, and so it's right up my alley. Okay,
I'm gonna give you another.
Got the pieces.
I'm gonna give you another example. A lady loves to cook. That's her passion. She loves to cook. She does it each and every day, does it all the time. One day she decides, I'm gonna start recording myself cooking. You know, she records herself cooking because she loves it. She wants other people to see her too in her joy, right? Takes her a couple of months. Now she has 100 to 200 people on her YouTube, and it's growing day by day from people who love watching this lady cook, right? They can be no sound. Like, you know what I mean? You're not even giving instruction. You're not saying a pinch of this, a dab of that. You're just cooking and just enjoying the silence of it all. You know what I mean? But people gravitate to you and they're like, she ain't saying nothing, but it's interesting as hell. Like, you know what I'm saying? Once you garnered enough people's attention, what do you think you're selling at the link down below?
Well, a cookbook,
recipes, you know what I'm saying? Quick and fast, easy recipes that you didn't know that you could do because you didn't take the time to go out to the library and look up these recipe books or any of that. You stumbled across this lady's YouTube channel and you're like, oh, so she makes cookies? Oh, and I can actually buy the recipe for these cookies for 49 cents off her Etsy. Like, you know what I mean? The lady who's posting on 49 cents, she only paid 20 cents for one listing that's going to get shown to 1 million people. You know what I'm saying? She's not worried that she's selling it for 49 cents. In her mind, she's like, I want them to eat as much as these recipes for 49 cents as they can. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to drop a new one tomorrow, another recipe, you know? So, and I've learned that people are doing and creating this digital stuff even faster with the help of AI. All it is you're texting in one prompt. I need a calendar, 12-month calendar for year 2026 that focuses on beautiful birds. I need a different type bird for every month. Go. and it's going to give you in 45 seconds, it's going to put together that calendar layout for you. All you got to do is follow the prompts and create January, February, March, April. You know what I'm saying? Once you get 12 of them,
Right.
put them into a zip file and boom, throw it on Etsy. Digital calendar for bird lovers, for dog lovers, you know, for bears, you know. And
I just looked the recipe idea. I have this recipe that's
what were you
my
about to say?
mother used to make for me for my birthday, and it's a Yule log, and it takes me 3 hours to make this cake when I make it, and I just looked, and its recipes aren't really copyrightable. It's the creative, writing around it,
Yeah,
but not the recipe itself. So, oh
oh,
my God, this opens another big, because
recipe.
I love to cook, but I'm not, I'd rather create the recipe, maybe show, oh God, eating that cake. I can't do that cake until my birthday in October, though. Oh my God, that's 10 pounds. Anyway.
What were you about to say, Denise?
But
I want you to lose your thought.
No,
what?
I was just going to ask, what is the biggest tip for really doing the digital thing on Etsy? What tip? I mean, what is it?
Finding the key to all of it is finding the niche. The niche is what gravitates people to come back over and over and over again. So let me try to double down on niche a little bit more, because it took me the longest to grasp it. But once you grasp it, then it's easier to understand. So let's say I'm gonna grab one out the sky.
Like she has one. She's a lover of flamingos, right?
Right?
Has one. So I don't have a niche that I know of. I mean, I know I don't have one.
Tell me something that you love. Tell me something you love doing.
I love doing the t-shirts and sweatshirts and crafting and all of that. But
No,
it just takes me.
that's
It doesn't take much for me to get excited over something else. Like I said, I could stroll Google or Facebook and be like, "Oh my God, I love it. Oh my God, I love it."
right.
Like so but I'm thinking along the lines like when you was just the both of you was just talking, I says, "Oh my God, she has she's on her way."
Yeah,
As far
yeah.
as I'm concerned,
That
she's on her way, so I'm thinking that if I was to try to do something with Etsy, if
it
I
doesn't necessarily have to be rhinestones, but it doesn't necessarily have to be digital. But digital means that you create one product and that one product sells itself over and over and over again.
I
No
like that idea.
product, you
I
know,
like that idea.
so more digital products fall into the lines of, I've seen people do planners. You know, a planner is nothing except for a pocket calendar that people will carry with them, that's smaller than a calendar, but allows you to write notes and special events and things of that nature down in your planner. And these planners, just like calendars, can be created digitally. You create the papers, and people will print them out with their own printers. So a digital product that people can make themselves at home for a tenth of the cost that they will get it if they went to Hobby Lobby and grabbed a planner for $19.99. You know what I'm saying? They can create their own planner that they bought from your site for
Excuse me.
$2.99. You know what I'm saying?
I do.
So
So doing that, how would you do that on an 8.5 by 11 and fold it in half like a booklet?
see, I like the brainstorming, Um, you can be creative. When you think of people are going to be printing out these calendars, for one, if this is what you're doing, you're going to print out your first calendar for yourself. That's going to be the one that you show to others. Hey, y'all,
Right.
this calendar, digital calendars, for the first 50 people, 99 cents. You'll get this calendar that's all 12 months of the year. All of the holidays and things are marked, even has a special events page. Whatever, however you decide to make your calendar different, it doesn't have to stick to the norm. There's so many different sizes of paper for sizes of printers. You just have to decide how you want your end goal product to look. The same way I did with my rhinestone templates. I design it. I decide what size is going to be. I decide how many stones I'm going to use, but I just give that guide file, with the instructions on however many stones of this color, however many stones of this color, however many stones of this color, and compile it into a digital product that somebody will read and follow along with the instructions and create themselves. We're in a digital age where digital products sell so much more than physical products, because a lot of people are learning that, so all you telling me all I need is a printer and I ain't got to buy shirts no more. I can start making my own shirts. I couldn't tell you when the last time I walked into a store and was like, oh, I like that shirt, I'm going to buy that shirt, versus saying, hold on, I'm going to make me one like that when I get home. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Now, do you have a website or a YouTube site?
I have my YouTube.
As an example, with the stuff listed below for people to buy and stuff. I just wanted to see,
yes.
even if it's not yours, if it's something to, as an example of how to do it. Because I haven't been on my YouTube site for
So
6 months.
um, yes, my YouTube is more so about helping others than it's about pushing my product. My product is there,
Okay.
but I don't want people every time they come to my YouTube channel, they like, he's always telling us about the link down below. We get it, we get it, we get it. So
Oh no, I see on your Facebook page where
that's where
you give.
So that's where I post that mostly. And I just say new designs uploaded to my Etsy and I post the link, So on my YouTube is like, hey y'all, how y'all doing today? I'm gonna show y'all how to create this design, and then towards the end of the video, I may mention my Etsy. If you want to go on there and grab some great designs, my Etsy is excellentdreams.store. I will mention it, but when I'm teaching others, my goal is to inspire you to do the exact same thing. You know what I'm saying? My goal isn't to sell to you guys. You know what I'm saying? I let my sales sell themselves. When I do a training, it's to empower others to say, hey, let me show you real quick. So I'm gonna give you the guide. When you look back over the training, then you'll be like, okay, so that's how it's done. If you've ever, I'm not sure if any of you ladies have purchased a template from me, but check this out. I do them all the same way. Each one is done the exact same way. So let me go share my screen first. Share, boom, share. Okay, so clone drive, templates for sale. So I have a templates to be cut folder, and I have a templates for sale folder. My templates to be cut are all the designs that I'm currently working on. Templates for sale are designs that are completed. So let's just go into this. So I have designs that I've done for people as well as my designs. So here we go. Let's go with the guide here. So after you create the original design, so here's the design right here. Beautiful Virgo. You take all of the rhinestones that are going to be grouped together and you place them inside of a box like so. You will size the box up so that you can easily reference what size this box is supposed to be. So 10.604 by 11.75. When people download this file, they will get all of these files separate. This is just the guide file showing you what size each piece is supposed to be. So first they'll download the stones group. They'll take this stones group, the SVG file, and they'll import it into their design space or their Silhouette studio. They'll make sure it's 10.604 by 11.75, and they will cut out that design template. That's the design template. For the vinyl, here's the size for the vinyl, and here's the vinyl outline. Load it into your cutter and cut it. So for this design, you really only need the stones group and the vinyl outline. And of course, you know, this vinyl outline can be whatever color vinyl it is that you choose.
Oh, so it's already cut to the size that it'll be an outline on the outside of those rhinestones?
Correct. Correct. So once you load this vinyl into your vinyl cutter and cut it out and weed it, you know, it will fit this part of the design perfectly.
Right inside of it.
Yep. Or you can print off the sublimation image, and then the rhinestones will sit beautifully inside there as well.
Inside or right on top? Because that looks like that's two layers that, well, no, it's not, because it's sublimation. So it's just.
Yeah. Yep. You get it. You get it. Even if it was DTF, you know, it would still work. So as long as you size it 10.323 by 11.152, then this will work for sublimation, DTF, vinyl, you know. Even this one will work for vinyl if you drug it into your software and remove the inside and made sure that this part was 10.323 by 11.152, then you can just load your vinyl in and cut it. So I try not to confuse people when talking about sublimation, DTF, vinyl, and or print and cut. They're all one and the same. They just all use different style of printing and different style of ink. Except for vinyl. Vinyl is vinyl, and we cut it out to create the outlines. But other than that, you know, you just have to know how it's done. So you can see 3 shirts laying on the table. One shirt is polyester, one shirt is cotton, and one shirt is a poly cotton blend. And they may be done in 3 different ways. And all 3 of the shirts look identical to someone who doesn't know any better. You know what I mean?
Right.
I love this. I love this. But let me just ask you a question. There's two, I don't know why we would have, oh, you took it away.
Oh, okay. My bad. I wanted to see you full screen. Let me bring it back.
Oh, no, because I was looking at the very, very first one. What's this, the purple, and what is that one used for? It's just to show you what it would look like.
Correct. So this one right here, this is just the design, what it will look like completed. And I always choose random colors so that people can see, okay, it has a purple outline on it. It's got black. That can be black sublimation up under the stones, black glitter up under the stones, or black DTF up under the stones.
Okay.
You can press rhinestones on glitter.
On
HD?
glitter, yes.
He said,
Glitter has the texture to it.
yeah, it does.
Oh,
So when you press the rhinestones in with enough pressure and the adhesive melts, it grabs that texture of the glitter. It also will grab.
Yeah, the glitter HTV is usually thicker too, I think.
Yes, you're correct. Also, they have Caesar strip flock that has the threads in it as well. And if I can remember, I'm gonna try it again. I'm gonna try a bigger portion, but I pressed on top of brick as well.
Oh, you have
on top of what?
Brick.
Brick.
Oh, I've not used that before.
Yeah.
I love puff. I
don't know why you would want to put anything on top of glitter. Glitter's pretty. You know what I mean? Why would you want to put rhinestones on top of glitter though?
Right. I mean, some people like it extra gaudy. You know what I'm saying?
Hey. Be gentle. It adds texture and depth.
I have
to
some
of those. Yeah, it's amazing.
Right. I had no idea. Can you just make that a little smaller so I can see all of it again? Because I just in my mind, I wish I knew how to. I don't even know how to do this with my computer. Take a snapshot. Okay, so I see 1, I see 2, I see 3, I see 1, I see 2, I see 3, I see 4. So this last one, stones on group, what's that for?
Okay, so stones grouped works great for design space. Design space, the way it's formulated or whatever, I found it easier to use the stones that's inside of the box. Grab the box, upload the box to design space, cut out the box. Now you have your template all ready to be weeded, and it's nice and neat inside the box already.
And the size is for the box?
The size is for the box, correct. This one here, it doesn't have a box. And when I first got started, I was going back and forth with this woman who was using a Silhouette. And she said that it was easier for Silhouette Studio if the stones were outside of the box, ungrouped. So each stone is more. The design still will come in just like this, but for some reason, I guess the way that Silhouette Studio reads the designs, it was easier for her to use it ungrouped versus having stones grouped. I think with this one, she had to go in there and pull something apart, or she had to do something to get it cut ready. Whereas on this one, when I sent her this design with it ungrouped, she said, perfect, this is the way it works. So ever since then, I've always did one and the other. They're both the same design, but you may prefer it ungrouped or you may prefer it grouped. That just depends on your cutter and how you're used to cutting it.
And in your YouTube videos, you have a class on this?
I have a class on design space, how to
but it's telling you about these different steps to make 5 different shirts.
Yes. I will have to go through the videos to point out the direct video, but yes, I've went over this multiple times and multiple different videos, primarily during a training such as this, to where
there's a lot of elements in this package.
It's 2 elements.
There's a lot of elements in this because you're doing the
sublimation
vinyl.
No, listen. Don't get confused. It's 2.
Oh no, I'm not confused. I'm just saying that there's a lot there to unpack.
No, I want y'all to look at it like this. There's 2 elements. There's the stones themselves, which is the stones group. That's the template. And then we have the vinyl outline. Those 2 create the design. What I did for others was I went the step further. So let's take the stones, forget about the stones. Say we got the vinyl outline and the vinyl inside. That's a 2-color vinyl design that you can cut out with 2 different colors of vinyl. You can have the purple outline, then the black inside, right?
Right. or whatever color.
or whatever color. So for the sublimation size, remember it's the exact same design, exact same outline, but the inside I just colored it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, I understand that, and it's just that I think you'll find most people, at least from what I've seen, they give you just one option, like that flamingo. You just get that,
Yeah,
and you don't get all of this.
Exactly.
Yeah.
that's
So good on you, Ray.
that's
I'm
what's
going to have to jump off because I have to cook dinner. Anyway, I have one question. What do you use for car decals?
so okay. Hear me out. Where I am located here, this office is, believe it or not, inside of a sign shop. So right outside my door, I walk into a 4,000 square foot sign shop. So I do.
Lucky you.
I know, right? So I do rhinestone shirts. I do sublimation. That's my what I bring to the table inside of this all-in-one print shop where you can come get magnets done, car decals, you can get your windows tinted, you know, you can get signs for your store, lettering for your vehicle, all in one place, but it's 5 people, you know. So when I need decals done, I will take the order, you know, and I will walk right outside my door and say, hey bro, I need a decal done. When he needs a sublimation image printed so that he can make a cup, so that he can make a shirt, he will hit me up and say, Ray, I need sublimation prints printed. So I'm part of a team here. I've never made a decal, but I can get decals made.
Okay.
Yeah.
No worries.
Yeah.
I think there's a bunch of different manufacturers, and of course China, so there's a lot.
Yeah, but you got to realize you're talking to the man that knows the man, you know? You're talking to the guy that knows okay, I don't know, have you ever heard of La Rosa's Pizza?
No, I'm sorry.
Okay, so La Rosa's Pizza is a big pizza franchise here in Cincinnati, Ohio, greater Cincinnati area. I think they may go as far as to Indiana, may have some pizzerias down in Louisville, Kentucky. I say that to say this. The sign shop that I am located in does large format work for all of the major businesses here in the city. So,
okay.
So if there's a Roto-Rooter or a company that has a fleet of vehicles, you know, this individual will add the graphics to all of the vehicles for the corporation. So he does major decal, sign, and graphics around the world. But with the amount of business that we have coming in, we're okay with just local, you know, local deals. We have so many people coming in getting stand-up cutouts from when someone passes away. So many people during football season, they want the little head cutouts where they can wave their favorite player in the air and have a big cutout picture of their face.
Right.
Banners. We talking about banners, menu boards, whatever you can think of, large scale.
Right.
So if you needed a decal, you can hit me up. It's not like I'm charging you extra, you know. I may just
no. I'm wanting to make rhinestone decals and sell them.
Oh.
So logistically that won't work.
Why not?
Well, because of the cost. Logistically into my bank, I get. That's what I'm saying. Unless he just sells me the decal material.
See, sometimes these great ideas and you cut yourself off long before you even implement it. You know, many people as I talk to, I haven't heard people saying, "Oh, I want to focus on rhinestone decals." You know, You have to create your first one and then build on from that. You probably have a whole
Oh,
stone decal business right there in your city for people who's just waiting to find someone who can do these things. You know what I mean?
right.
And like,
Well, I want to try a bunch of stuff. You've given me a lot of ideas, and I'm going to have to sign off now. But nice meeting you, Denise. I'm sorry if I talked too much.
No, no, it was interesting listening to him lay out your future for me.
right, that part.
Anyway, this was good, Ray, and I guess I will talk with you tomorrow.
Okay,
And
I'm available.
very good. The post office is just like raised rates 50% as of today. That's the email I just got today.
Yeah, I
For priority mail. Anyway,
I try
so
not to let that stop.
thank you. It was lovely conversing and learning.
Yeah.
All right, give it about an hour or so, and the recording will be available for playback, and I'll send you the link so that you can watch it at your convenience.
Okay, that's excellent. Thank you. Goodbye, you guys.
Thank you.
Have a good evening. Take care. Bye.
All right.
So I guess I'll wait till the next whatever class you list on Rhinestone University to see if I like it.
Okay.
I,
So
I liked everything, both classes. I mean, I've wrote stuff down and I don't know. I'm all over the place now because I'm thinking smaller and you're like up here. So
yeah, so with with age, right? I'm about to be 45, you know.
my
With
son.
so that's why I'm trying to implement, like, I've tried all the avenues. I've tried all of the avenues that we've listed tonight as far as pop-up shops, you know. I've tried a pop-up flea market where I bought a booth for a whole month, you know, and nothing has ever generated the amount of money that you can generate by doing digital products. You know, I cannot make 7,230 shirts and decide I'm gonna sell these 7,230 shirts over time at pop-up shops here and there, but I can create one design and let that design sell itself over 7,000 times. You get what I'm saying? So
And I'm not tired of pop-ups, but I'm tired of pop-ups and I'm thinking the digital route, but I don't know how to I mean I hear what you're saying and I've Googled and listened and it's just getting from here to there. And like you said, I need a niche.
I got another one. Look, when these goosebumps pop up on my skin, that be God telling me something, right? You can start with 10 designs. I say 10 designs and do what's called a digital pop-up shop. What I mean by digital pop-up shop, you're still in the physical pop-up space where you're actually getting people that come to this venue because they want to see what you have to offer. But then what you present them is, I have a digital pop-up shop with 10 designs inside of this digital pop-up shop. And for the low cost of $29.99, you can get access to these 10 designs. And here's the shirts that you can make. And you show them the shirts that they can make because you have the physical shirts made already. You know what I'm saying? But you're not selling them. You know, you can sell them if you want to sell them, but sell the digital product of, hey girl, this book right here will show you how to make these 10 shirts that I have here on this table so that you can then create your own pop-up and pop up with these designs. And on the flip side, you're just creating more designs for your next pop-up. You know what I'm saying? And go from selling 10 designs at once as a bundle deal versus trying to sell shirt for shirt for shirt for shirt. Sell the the process. That way, people are looking at it like, well, shit, I'm not just buying a shirt. She just sold me the game. You know what I'm saying?
Right. When they can take it and print it out themselves
And
and get t-shirts and do it themselves.
do it themselves. So now you're not selling a product that someone is going to wear. You're selling a product that's empowering them on their journey. You know what I'm saying?
That's an idea.
God keep throwing me these ideas, and when I implement them, it works. You know, my new channel that I just started a few weeks ago is not centered around rhinestones or nothing else. It's just babies and entertainment. And I haven't created the digital product for it yet. But as that's why I focus on trying to get people to understand a niche. So let me see here, because one day I was holding a class and there was about 5 people in there and they were throwing me stuff out, and I was like, oh, here's another one, here's another one, here's another one. So let me think. Oh, she said she loved pictures. You know, I was going down the picture route, and pictures are easy. When I say easy, a lot of people don't know how to create a digital slideshow. A digital slideshow, there's apps for that now. You know what I mean? Upload however many pictures, turn it into a digital slideshow. So you can have a service where you create digital slideshows for others. Give me 10 of your favorite pics. I'm going to turn it into a wonderful slideshow for 99 cents. And when I say 99 cents, you think, oh, that's cheap. We're not doing any work though. We're just taking these 10 pictures, uploading them into this software and hitting go. Looking at the video, oh, it looks great, sending it back to the customer. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could do short format or long format, and your long formats are $8.99, $9.99. You know what I mean? So
I don't know if I know how to do that. I don't know if I know how to do that, but I hear what you're saying.
yeah,
I hear exactly what you're saying, and I know this is the way to go
uh,
to make money in your sleep.
I hate it when I hear people say they don't know how to do something, because you didn't know how to drive at one point in time, right?
Yeah, but somebody was sitting next to me when I was learning.
Yeah,
I need like
I'm sitting next to you while you're learning. It's the same thing. Get what I'm saying? So you at one point in time you didn't know how to cook. You know what I'm saying?
you have to try. So, but the first, I guess I have to make an account with Etsy, or do you know you get your stuff together first
You get
before
your stuff together. I would say at least 2 designs, maybe 3, and primarily keep them in the same niche. You know, Etsy Chat GPT, because I asked Chat GPT questions about myself to get insight on myself, and Chat GPT told me that I should focus on the more godly designs, the designs that have messages, the designs that have meanings, because based on my Etsy store, those designs have sold the most for me.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Inspirational.
the inspirational, you know.
At one time I had names too. I'm hooked on this what you did here. I mean, I can't get past it. I love it, but I know that when I wanted to find an image of me, not exactly of me, but African American, gray-haired woman, blah blah, glasses. I wear my hair in a ponytail all the time. I just have it rolled up here, but I mean, 99% of the time, I cannot find an image. So, I mean, I thought about that this is something that's not out there. I've seen gray hair, white hair,
Yes.
images, but not an older woman with a ponytail.
Oh, so
Everyone had long silver fox, beautiful, curly. No, it don't need to be, beautiful all the time. It could be sticking up a little hair in a ponytail, a messy bun, or, a lot. I just couldn't find, and I thought to myself, can
That's
I
your
do
niche.
something to find? Yeah, but
That's it. That's your niche right there. So if you couldn't find it, you know, what about all the other people out there that may be looking for those images? You know, you you just gave yourself a lane right there.
so
And
I would have to what? Go to Chat G.
Chat GPT and type in those characteristics that you just mentioned.
And not only that, I had a customer who she buys shirts every now and then, one here, one there, but all the time. And I had made a tumbler for a friend of hers, and she came to me and says, I want a tumbler just like this, but I want someone on there that looks like me. And she was African American, light skinned, hardly no hair, blonde. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
I couldn't find that image. But I wasn't using Chat GPT either. So
So check this out. Um, with that description that you're describing, there's what's the name? Nana. There's Nana.
Nana.
Grandma. There's grandma. There's it's already a niche market for Nana shirts, you know. Everyone in the neighborhood calls me Nana. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then you have the image of the older gray-haired woman, you know, and that's the niche. Like, you know what I'm saying? Even my mama's mama called me Nana, or whatever you may think of. There's so many statements out there that can be turned into beautiful art for that particular individual or that particular niche. You know, I see women all day long wherever I go. It's always Nana shirts on. It's always I'm the mama. You know what I'm saying? There's
I've seen those.
it in itself.
I've seen those. But
Yeah.
I have this stuff written down. I'm gonna try to utilize it.
Take a stroll through Walmart, you know, and just you see a quirky shirt or a funny statement or whatever, take a picture of it, because all you need is the words, and then you can add your own imagery and your own font, you know, and place it on a website that's far away from Walmart. You know what I mean? Where people shop at Walmart, and then you got people that shop at Etsy. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. I'll wait until I mean, now I don't know if I even follow Rhinestone University.
Let me see.
Like I said, last year I saw it, but I just thought this is out of my league. I don't even want to bother. But when I saw it last week, yeah, I don't know that I
Groups, let me see here. Rhinestone University. Let me see here. 8,000. We're at 8,000 members.
Wow, that's great.
Out of all the times I've tried to start different Facebook groups, I was starting these groups not knowing what a niche is. Once you truly understand what a niche is, then you can capitalize off of red Mercedes. That's a niche. Meaning, if I was to start a car lot, yeah, I can sell Mercedes. You know what I'm saying? But to be the only car lot in the city that sells red Mercedes, you won't find a white one. You won't find a black one. You won't find a yellow one. My car lot, my niche lot specializes in red Mercedes. From 1942 to 2025, you know what I'm saying? We should have that red Mercedes that you're looking for. You get what I'm saying?
I do.
I
I must be following you if I could see everything right on your page.
Yes.
I must be following you, yeah. All right. I will till next time.
I'm gonna send you, because you're not in Rhinestone University, so I'm gonna just send you a link.
No, I'm looking at it. I'm thinking that I am, because
Let me see here.
I'm only saying that because I can read people's comments and stuff.
Let me see here.
I don't know, because you make people answer those questions and everything to get in, right?
Right, exactly. And some people I let in without them answering the questions, and other people I'm like, oh, you didn't answer not one question. Like, so let me see here. Da 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 da. I can do it faster from my laptop.
If this is saying you have 8,000 members,
Correct.
that is a lot.
I would have never imagined.
Wow.
Here we go. 8,000 members.
So when we get off, I want to go to your YouTube and see what you have out there. I want to look for this uh
Let me see.
what you have on Etsy that you just showed us
Yes.
with the 5 different. I just can't get over
I
that.
believe it's in the it's off Denise Leah Stewart.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that's me.
Okay, so I just sent you. Wait a minute. We'll do it like this. Because I can't send out any more friend requests. I'm already at my max. So, okay. That way I got you here. And when I get back home tonight, what I do is I go through there and I select somebody. Somebody got to go. Like, you know what I'm saying? That way I can add you because I got 5,000 friends, and I'm sure there's 1,000 of them on here that probably haven't posted anything on their page in months. And those be the people I'll be like, okay, you're not even active on Facebook. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I just get rid of them.
Okay.
They come looking for me, they'll find me, but I like dealing with people that I can see that's active. You know what I mean?
How does that come over?
What do you mean?
You said you sending a friend to befriend you?
So I have to first go through my friends list, and then I typically like to delete people who have deactivated their profile because their profile will come up as blank. So I know they're no longer on Facebook. So then I just delete that person from my friends list and it opens up one slot.
Okay. Okay. Well, meanwhile, I'll just, see you on Facebook here.
No, listen, I'm about to do it as soon as possible because I like to be friends with everybody that likes to be friends with me. There's people on there that's taking up space for other people, that can truly benefit from it. So I'm going to do that immediately. As soon as we get off the phone, somebody got to go.
Okay. Okay. I enjoyed both the classes today. I'm glad that I took the time to talk and to hear. And I mean, the biggest thing I think I learned today, I learned a lot. The shirts, the t-shirts and the sweatshirts that I do at pop-ups are all the same, and they're all with glitter.
Glitter, okay.
To hear that you can put rhinestones on glitter, that blew me away.
Oh yeah.
That blew me away. So I can add that to the shirts that I do.
Yes. Yes.
And
And like
and then I'm thinking about Corel Draw. I'm just thinking because you're talking about $1,000 investment
yeah.
that I know that I would love, but I have to get more design stuff in my head because like I said, my shirts are all the same. There's nothing about they all say that. So the saying "simply blessed," there's a zillion of them out there, but mine is so plain and simple. I'm telling you that whenever I take them to pop-ups, they sell like it's like unbelievable. I'm like, all it says is "simply blessed." But it's on black. I do everything in black, and then the glitter is white, so it pops off the shirt. So that's what I use. But I'm trying to, I don't know, make more money, do something different. So I started putting it in Spanish, and so it's selling in Spanish. And so I'm thinking of different language. I did it in sign language. So I want to keep to what's selling,
Yes.
but
You have
I'm losing the desire, or I need something else.
so I got an idea for you. I liked how you said you did it in Spanish and then you do it in Chinese or whatever, sign language. Start adding under the Simply Blessed. Start adding stuff that goes with it. So you can have one, your latest next design will be Simply Blessed, and underneath it say with a purpose.
Okay.
It still has what the main theme of the selling is, but now she added 3 words: with a purpose or with love, and now it says Simply Blessed with love, and this one you added a heart around it. You know what I'm saying? So now the women who bought those Simply Blessed shirts before, they're like, oh my God, she redid it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Do it, theme it for the holidays. Like, you know what I'm saying? Simply Blessed and cooking. You know what I'm saying?
And thankful, like for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So keep the Simply Blessed, but then add on the little thing at the bottom that makes each shirt that much more different. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna do that, and I'm also gonna put some rhinestones on some of them, or one anyway.
Yes, for the holidays, be Simply Blessed. You know what I'm saying? From Santa, or you know what I'm saying, or put the his hat on there. You know what I mean? Tilt it off to the side. Simply Blessed for holiday season. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, add to it. Yeah,
add to it, but keep it centered around holidays and events. Like, you know what I'm saying? Simply Blessed with the boom.
I don't hear you.
My mic went out.
I don't hear you now.
Wait a minute, hold on. I didn't touch any.
I don't hear you.
Hold on. Am I back?
Yep.
Okay. I don't know how that happened, but keep it. So I've been using Chat GPT a lot. Chat GPT is like, it can't go wrong. Most of the time it's using analytics that works. So ask Chat GPT,
Yeah.
Talk to it like you're talking to me. I've been doing this pop-up shop for the past 10 years. I have one design. The design says Simply Blessed. It sells very well, but please help me make the design better. I still wanted to say Simply Blessed, but give me something to add on to it, and your jaw might drop when you see what Chat GPT comes up with for you. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna do it when I get off and see what happens.
For sure.
Heard of Midjourney, right?
Yes, I've heard of Midjourney. You play with Midjourney too?
Yeah, my son got me looking in there, but I don't know. I don't have patience. I'm gonna have to get patience for that and for Chat GPT.
Okay.
Because I'm older, so I gotta,
Midjourney. When I tried Midjourney has sort of a learning curve. When I tried Midjourney, I can be honest and tell you, I was on there for 15 minutes and was like, okay, this ain't working for me. Let me get off of here. Chat GPT is simpler. A lot of the newer AIs are so much simpler. And once you learn how to use one, you know how to use them all because they're all similar. But Midjourney is like, I need to jump back on there and give it another look because that was one of the first ones that I stumbled across. And it was like, oh, this stuff is confusing. Like, you know what I mean? When I got a hold of Chat GPT and Gemini and Bing, I was able to, every day somebody came into the office, I was able to create something that just made everyone's jaw drop by just using simple prompts like we're talking to each other now. When you describe the older woman with the silver hair and the bun, you want to type it in exactly like that. A detailed description of what you have in your mind and let ChatGPT do the work. You'll be amazed.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do all of that when I get off. I'm gonna do all of that while it's in my mind. Well, I got it written down here. So, all right. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Appreciate you.
Until we meet again, my friend, give me a few minutes. I'm going to boot somebody out and I'm going to send you a friend request.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Good night.
All right now.